Alright, today I'm going to begin to show you some tools that are going to be very important in this next section, because we're going to begin to look at some retouching projects. The first tool that I want to introduce to you guys this week is what's called the clone stamp tool. The clone stamp tool over here on the toolbar looks like, you guessed it, it's a little stamp. You may have actually stumbled upon it. Let's see if I can actually select it that time. There we go. Very small. Make that larger. I'm using the bracket keys on the keyboard. You may have noticed this, but may not have known how to use it, what exactly it does. In fact, if you use it for the first time or just click, you're just going to get this error message. It says, could not use the clone stamp tool because the area to clone has not been defined. Alt-click to define a source point. What this is telling me is I have to set a target for my clone stamp. And the reason why I have to set a target for my clone stamp is it's a really cool tool. It's actually kind of like a copy paste tool. The reason I'm going to set a source is because it isn't going to paint color like we have in the past. Well, we haven't done too many projects where you've had an opportunity to do that, but I'm sure that you've seen that already. Instead of painting color pixels, I'm going to paint pixels from one area of the photograph into another. So it's a really handy tool for a photograph like this of my son, who, as you can see, a really nice picture of him. We had a lot of fun out there we had a snow day, and of course, what does he want to do? He wants to go play out in the backyard in the snow. But you can see we have a little alien spacecraft in the background that's really ruining my photograph here. So I want to get rid of it, and the clone stamp is just the tool for the job here. I'm going to zoom in, Control plus on the keyboard. Now you really get a look at that spaceship, and man, look how crisp that is. It's almost like I was focusing back there or something. So I'm going to hold the Alt key to get my source for the clone stamp, and you can see it actually turns into a little target when I do that. This looks like a good area. And now I'm going to come over here, and you can see it actually is showing me what I'm going to paint. I'm going to paint. You can see that little crosshair on the right is moving as I paint the alien spacecraft out. So there you go, and that'll actually show you where I can do other stuff too. I can do silly things like, let's do this. I'm going to paint my son's face over here for some god-awful reason. I have no idea why anyone would do this, but there we go. It's just been done. Very cool tool. Very, very handy for removing blemishes, for moving things, creating fun effects. I could actually do this all day long. I'm actually what's called resourcing. Because the source point moves every time I paint, or I begin to paint, you see it's actually moving with my paintbrush. I can't just come over here and decide I'm going to paint his face again. I would have to actually source point again, create the source point again, and then paint again to do some really strange things with the clone stamp tool. Not necessarily very useful for painting people's faces in, although that I guess it does have a certain design quality, but I'm sure that you can think of situations where that would actually be an advantage. You can do things like repeating flower shapes, clouds, whatever. Lots of great purposes for the clone stamp tool. So very basic functionality, but there you have it. And next week we're going to be building on that. We have more videos this week that are going to focus on other tools as well. But clone stamp, great foundational tool for restoration projects. Great design tool as well.